What's going on, everybody? I'm Aaliyah Michelle.
And I'm Purple. And this is Cocktails and Convo.
With Purple.
And Lit.
So, as you can see,
we're in Atlanta. So, this is our first out of town episode.
Right.
Somebody was crazy is when I posted that we was coming to Atlanta, somebody from Atlanta was like, how do I get tickets?
Yeah, I think they thought we were doing like a live podcast.
Next year, y'all. Next year.
So
we're going to come here and actually do a live show. So for our followers and our subscribers and all of that who are in Atlanta, tell your people about Cocktails and Convo. So when we come here and do a live show,
and stay engaged,
it's live.
Stay engaged. Make sure y'all stay.
Yes.
Answering the polls.
I really appreciate the feedback. Y'all be all up in the convo. I love it. Yeah. So we're gonna get right into it. Our first topic is gonna be engagement rings. I don't have one. Do you have one, Lee? We single?
We're single.
We're single. So, but my question that I asked, and I don't know why, because it randomly like popped in my head. So I was like, let me see what the people think.
Stirring the pot. She wanted to ask, what was the exact question about?
Is when a man proposes, does the size of the ring matter?
Yeah. I said yes.
I say yes too.
Because a lot of guys, what I didn't like was a lot of the guys try to get on there and comment and say, "Oh, it's not about the size. If she really loved me, she should accept it."
Be with you.
No, that's not how that works. Because my personal opinion, I feel like if you love me and I'm gonna be walking around with this ring, then you should get me what you know I want. Do your research. Go to my sisters and my cousins, all of them. Everybody know what ring I want. Because that's something that we talk about. Oh, when I get engaged, I want my ring to look like this. I want it this color. Get me what I want. Because obviously, if you're thinking about proposing, that means I've been giving you what you want. So give me my ring.
So with me, I actually have been ring shopping, like with my ex. And so if he didn't know what I liked at first, he did after we did some shopping. Now, I will say it was a guy on Facebook that said it does matter. He was like, if she going to be out here in the world representing me, right, I'm not going to look like no nothing ass nigga with no little ring. She going to be right. And I feel like, and then people always want to bring in like finances, like, what if you work at McDonald's? What is this?
And that's another thing though, because if you are not financially stable, don't buy the ring.
If you're not financially stable, you shouldn't be planning on getting married.
Why would you try to get proposed or get married if you don't have the money to follow through with everything? How long do you plan on being engaged? Like,
and I will say that if you save up, like at the point that you decide, all right, I'm an ex to marry me, you should start saving up for the ring. If you don't already have the money. So it's like, wait it out, save up whatever it is you guys save up, stop going out with your boys, stop buying Jordans, stop doing all the extra stuff, put that money aside, and buy the ring that's fitting for your lady.
Yeah, it's not even about, they were trying to bring up all types of stuff. Oh, she's a gold digger. And it's not, why am I a gold digger? Because I want something nice.
Yes. So we actually did a poll on a question too. I want to start going over like poll results because we haven't done that. So on Facebook, we had 8 people say yes and 8 people say no. So
but the size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They lied.
On Instagram, we had 13% say yes and 83% say no. Y'all.
I would just love.
You know what? Everybody doesn't have marriage in mind.
That's fine. If you don't have marriage in mind,
maybe
I know
they don't
people
look at it the same.
But I know people that don't want wedding rings at all.
Yeah,
which is fine. I'm not saying you have to have a wedding ring. I'm saying if you were giving a ring, what size matter? So if your engagement ring wasn't this size and it was like the freaking size of my earring, would you be okay with that? Hell no. I want a ring. A ring that I'm okay with showing off, because that's the first thing people ask to see. Oh, well, let me see the ring. And what if they can't see the ring?
So another question in addition to that was, if your significant other said that they decided or said that they didn't want to wear their wedding band, would that be a problem?
Yeah. It would.
Yeah. Now we're not married. I had somebody who's married that said she doesn't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that they're married. People have said like, oh, what if I gotta work? They make working bands. That's a dumb excuse. That work stuff. I don't care what you do. They make like rubber like Jones that you could wear.
Yeah.
If you like
it depends on where he wasn't
like
trying to wear it to, honestly. Now, if I in the line of work that I do, where we have to deal with bags and constantly picking shit up and doing all that, I can understand him not wanting to wear his wet and stuff to work. It's a lot of guys that's married clearly and they don't wear their stuff to work. But if he's just like, oh yeah, I'm going out to the club, but I don't want to pump.
No.
Put it on.
I think it's just like in general.
It depends
like
on where. Now, if it's just like in general, like I don't want to wear it at all. No, what the hell is the purpose of being married?
And I said I didn't say what's the purpose of being married, but what's the purpose of getting the ring if you're not going to wear it?
You got me this ring, and if I sit here and tell you I'm not going to wear my ring, you're going to feel away.
Yeah.
So wear your damn ring. I don't feel like it's a big deal. Why wouldn't you want to wear it? Oh, my finger itching. What the?
I know some women who only wear their engagement ring.
Yeah, but at least they're wearing their ring.
I think that's weird though.
I don't know why people do that either, but because I know people who have sets, like it's a whole set, and certain things they don't want to. Okay, that's fine, but wear something. Wear your ring. Like if there's no actual reason.
Because now at my age, that's the first thing I look at when I like peep a guy. I look at his hand.
Yeah.
Because we almost 30. Like people get married out here.
Yeah, people get married younger than that. That's why I'm like, all right, if you are married, then you need to be making sure other people know that you're married. It's not about, oh, me and my wife know we're married. It's about the world because
her thing was people still try to come at her whether she got the ring on or not. But I feel like if you come at me with the ring on, it's now disrespectful.
Exactly.
Like if you come at me and I don't have a ring on, I can't really blame you.
Yeah, because they didn't know.
Yeah, I just need a reason to snap on somebody. So.
Yeah, so that was weird.
All right, so on to the next. We about to jump into the next episode. Porn. So I asked a question on both Instagram and Facebook about porn. Do people watch porn? And y'all be watching porn.
I feel like everybody watch porn.
I don't watch porn. I get nothing. Like what?
Every one out of 2 people watch porn. 2 people, I watch porn.
Yeah, that's what this is. She's the one out of.
I feel like as long as it's not excessive, I don't feel like it's an issue.
What's excessive?
Like,
do you search or you just like watch whatever come up?
If you come home and that's the first thing you turn on, like you turn on a sitcom or something, that's an issue. Like that's kind of excessive. You watch it every single day. I don't watch porn every day.
So what's the occasion where you like? How do you determine when you watch it?
I mean, I'm single. I might be in the mood to do something, so I watch porn.
All right,
but it's not like oh my God, I wonder what's on Pornhub today. Like I don't come home and do that. Like that's weird. That's a little much. And
then we didn't really act like I asked people to share details. But,
like what kind of porn? And
yeah,
stuff?
No, people be like acting like they shy. They want to tell us they do it, but don't want to give us details. So it's like, do you watch it for like lesson purposes or just pleasure purposes? So you used to like take pointers from porn?
Yeah, like when I was younger, like you gotta think, I started having sex when I was like 16, 17. So I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And then like I had a boyfriend, he would tell me certain things to do, but then once me and him broke up and I'm like, all right, how do I know I'm good in bed? Like I don't really be knowing what the fuck to do. So I started watching porn, getting little pointers from it, because I ain't fucking know. I'm just out here winging it.
I just don't get anything. And now I won't say I've never watched it. Anytime I've attempted to watch it, I'll be like,
what porn did you try to watch? Did you just like turn on the first thing?
Yeah. Like I would like go to the home.
It was like videos.
I would go to like the home screen and just scroll and be like, this looks interesting. And then I play it and I just be like, nope, not getting nothing. Like I don't enjoy watching other people have sex. I want to have sex.
Have you ever made like your own little?
An ex recorded me doing some things before.
Now, would you watch that? Did you rewatch it?
I don't get nothing out of that either. He
did
it for him.
What?
He did it for him. He didn't do it for me. I don't want to watch myself do shit like that.
I like the Well, we're not going to get into that.
All right. Okay. So we did a poll on that too. Instagram, as far as like people who watch porn, it was 77% said yes and 23 said no. And then Facebook, it was 21 people said yes and 4 people said no. I'm all for the news. Me and the news. And you said 1 and 2. That's way more than 1 and 2. I don't know where that.
Somebody lying? People watch porn.
You saying somebody lying?
Yeah, everybody's not gonna. I don't know why people feel like it's just like such a dirty thing. I feel like
it is.
It's not. There's nothing wrong with watching porn.
You heard what the comedian boy said. Him and Kirk Franklin watch porn. That was like an addiction. It said it's a sin.
We're not going to talk about Kirk Franklin.
Okay. All right. So we made a post. I think we only put this one on Instagram.
Which one was about the
getting tested?
Okay, so that was my question. Because I remember a while ago, well, let's put out, okay, I get tested on the regular every 2 months.
I think everybody should.
Everybody should get tested. It was a while ago, some years ago, I think it was like probably right after I had my son and I started dating after me and my son dad broke up. And it was this boy I was talking to, and he felt a way because I asked him before we become intimate, would he mind getting tested? And he really, like, had an attitude and everything. Like, he was so upset. He was
Why though?
I cannot tell you, because I wouldn't be upset if somebody asked me that. That's being safe.
If you ask me to get tested, that means there's potential sex in the future.
I wouldn't have asked
so I'm all for it. Right. Like, that just means you try and bang me and you want to be safe. So I'm going to make you feel as safe as possible so I get the draws.
Well, he didn't see it like that. He got all types of offended. What you think I got something? I assume everybody has something. I don't know.
That's why I say we go get tested.
When I started in the medical field, that's the first thing they tell you. They said, treat everybody as if they might have something, meaning be safe. Make sure you're always washing your hands. Make sure if you notice anybody doing anything, maybe like scratching or something like you have to pay attention.
And it might be a mosquito bump, but you never know.
Yeah.
It could have been
you don't know how many times let me not even put them out there. But people be having stuff. You can't look at somebody and tell whether or not they're healthy.
Right.
So the best thing for the both of you to do, if you're going to have a new sex partner, is to get tested.
Yeah, and that's what I always get tested in between partners. Like so even like if I don't plan on doing anything with them unprotected, I still like get tested. So. Like I said, in between partners. And then, you get your PAP every year. So, they testing. So somebody on Instagram actually said they would be offended. And I asked them why, and they never answered. Probably because they realized that shit is stupid. But we got 92% that said no. So in those situations, like, how do you present that?
Like, all right, I feel like we had already kind of established just a little bit of chemistry or whatever. We had went out a couple times, and you know how they start wanting to talk about, sex comes up. Mm-hmm. So when it came up, I was like, when's the last time you got tested? Because I had just got tested, and he was like, why? Like, I already knew he kind of was like kind of weird about it when he said why like that. But I'm just like, what do you mean why? I said,
he probably actually didn't know.
Do you get tested? Because you know what I hate? I hate the guys that sit there and are in relationships and go off of what their partner has. Oh, my partner just went to the hospital, so she did. Like, no. Go and get tested. Yeah. And then my whole thing is like, I asked him, I'm like, is there a reason why you don't? I don't understand why you asking me all these questions. What you think I got something? And
why you
I said, I could have something. Are you not interested in whether or not I've had an STD or might have one right now? So I said, and I even suggested that him and I go get tested together. Even though I had just got mine. And he's just like, no, you weird. Like, really, like, getting mad at me. And he never talked to me again after that.
Wow.
So that was done. And I don't care. And I just feel like that's disgusting.
That's a red flag.
That's
my
nasty.
thing is, like, if we're talking about sex and I bring up testing and you're defensive,
you can send me all types of dick pics and tell me what you going to lick and what you going to do. But you not even going to let me know if it's clean? I'm confused.
No, you're going to take all this dirty dick.
That's disgusting.
Take this dirty dick.
I feel like everybody should be more aware, especially for people that don't like to use condoms. Mm-hmm. Not using condoms is not a bad thing, but it's a problem when you're doing it with everybody and you're not even going to get yourself checked out.
Right.
So, get yourself together.
Wrap it up. Get tested.
Yeah, either wrap it up, but do both. Wrap it up and get tested.
All right, so we asked about types.
Oh, yeah, do you have a type?
Now, I remember me and Leah having a conversation about types, right?
Right.
Because, all right, so, and we not going to act like this don't happen, but when you meet a guy, you might like him, you might, send your girlfriend a picture like, what you think? You think he's cute?
Right.
Right? So I do that with Leah, and in my little dating area, I sent her a couple of pictures, and she was like, all the guys you like look the same. I'm like,
they do.
No,
They're
they
all
don't.
like husky a little bit with a beard. I'm just like, how you tell them apart? Because like they all
So wait,
dark skinned husky with a beard. All of them, every single one. I'm just like, okay, it's the same guy. That he like all of them. Swipe left.
so wait, so I'm like,
swipe
no,
left.
I'm like, no, they don't. She's like, yes, they do. So what I did is I did like the little pick stitch thing, and I put them all, and I was like,
the only difference might have been their hair. Maybe one had hair, maybe one had a haircut, but all of them had beard.
Oh shit, these niggas all look alike.
But come to think of it, that's something I actually like too. I like guys with beards.
I think beards is like the thing now.
Yeah, clean beards, clean.
I don't like the patchy thing.
Yeah, I hate when guys like I got a beard.
They be trying.
And it's like naked and it's like holes in. Like no,
they be trying. Everybody, you know what it is. Everybody can't grow a beard.
Well, that's true.
So you know the ones that don't look the greatest is probably those who can't grow one. And they haven't accepted it. You know how like guys when they start going bald, they leave the hair.
That's another thing we've been talking about because I hate guys with the lumpy bald head. Like, and she don't know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. Listen, it gotta be smooth.
It has to be a nice round. First of all, everybody doesn't look right bald.
No,
everybody does not look right bald.
Before my ex, I would not deal with a bald guy. Like
I've never dealt with a bald guy, but I never dealt with a bald guy.
It's cool. It's not bad. Everybody can't do it though. Everybody don't look right bald.
No, everybody doesn't look right bald, and I be seeing it, and I be looking at their head, and I hate when like if you're bald, I need to see you without your head on.
Yes,
because I need to examine your body. Like what's going on?
You cannot have a Neo.
No, Neo looks horrible without a head.
Lumpy lump.
I don't even think his head is lumpy. It's just that he doesn't really have much of a forehead.
Like and his shape. I don't know.
It's like his head is huge.
When he take his hat off, it make his face look
small.
Yeah, it's just not right. But maybe he can't. He one of them people who had the roof missing.
I mean, if you have to go bald, you have to go bald. But I'm just saying,
I'd rather you go bald than have like the nothing here and then here back here.
Wait,
just
what?
Take it
Whoa,
off.
what?
It's like when the headlines start receding back.
Girl.
So it's like nothing in the front, and then it's like only here in the back.
No, because I've seen a guy, and he was very, very nice looking, but he took his head off, and his top was missing. Like, he had all his hair was still here. It was just his top.
Oh, like that. My hair almost started to look like that. I was like, you know what? Let me take this. Let me just cut it.
I feel like, I understand why some people like to hold on, even though I hate the look when people try to hold on, but
let it go.
Sometimes you really gotta let it go and just I think it's because people don't always have the right barber either. Because I've seen people with like the skid mark bald. He's like the bald that's not really bald because they got patches of fucking hair just stood here. I'm just like, did you do it yourself and couldn't see, or I'm confused.
All right, so what about body wise? Because you say you like beards.
I like average build or husky. I've never dealt with anybody that was just flat out fat. Like,
see, I can't do like fat. I could do husky.
The
difference is the jiggle. The jiggle is the difference.
The jiggle?
The jiggle. If your centerpiece jiggle is not going to work.
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, like you don't have to be like cut like an action figure or nothing like that, but it's just like...
I actually don't like guys with like too much muscle. Like you ever see guys that's just like...
You could be muscle. I don't like the neck muscles and all that.
Yeah, like put your arms down. You can't put your arms down?
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like those type of, like a bodybuilder type.
I like football players.
No, that's fine.
And then if you're not big, you still gotta have some kind of like muscle mass. So like, you don't gotta be husky, but if you got like nice arms and a flat stomach, now you don't even gotta have a six pack. Six packs aren't like, they nice, but they not about.
It's nice to look at.
But as long as your stomach is like intact, if you small and your stomach is intact, and you know if you look, I'm really big on guys who could pick me up. So if you're strong enough to do that, we're good. And I'm not that heavy.
I'm not gonna put that type of pressure on anybody, but. But what was I saying about guys too? Yeah, I like guys with nice arms. The taco meat, I don't mind chest hair. But it can't be like the peasy type of chest hair, like the.
What you want them to perm? Because perm chest hair?
No, you like the perm, but it's like you know,
take it off.
Girls like to cuddle
sometimes
lay on the
chest. Grow in like that, and they can't help it.
I don't like it.
I
I don't like it.
So you're not messing with a guy because of how his chest hair?
He's gonna have to sleep with a white beater or a shirt on. Because I like to lay. If I want to lay on your chest, but you scratching me up, it's like, oh no, it's not.
But if you like condition it and it's soft, but it just look peevy. I'm just
as
saying.
long as it's not hurting, it's fine.
Okay.
And it's like I don't know how you keep chest hair intact. Like I don't know nothing about that stuff. Like I don't know. I never asked the guy like, what do you do with your chest hair? Like I guess they just let it rock. But I don't know.
Like
some people chest hair just be looking like really nasty, like nasty. I don't like back hair.
I don't like back hair either.
No, I don't.
It reminds me of like a bear or a monkey. Like why is like some kind of I feel like animals have hair on their chest. Not. What about ass hair?
I feel like every guy has ass hair though.
Do they? I don't look at guys' asses. There's something about man ass that creep me out. Like, especially like plumbers crack. Like, oh, put that away.
I don't think nobody likes plumbers.
You ever had a guy like bend over? You like, oh.
No, like a lot of guys be having like a nice looking butt, but I don't really pay much attention. Some guys have
some weird looking butts.
I don't really pay much attention to the butt. But
I don't either. But you know, sometimes you'll get a glimpse, like if they walk into the bathroom or something, they naked, like you'll see it, and you be like, oh, what is that? And then sometimes I had one who was like,
what?
Check them out. Leave the door open while you're in the shower.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really too many times where I'm going to be interacting with your ass, so I don't really care about that. Right. But if I'm going to be like laying on your chest and stuff like that, yes, keep the chest hair some type of intact, or put on a white beater when we're laying in the bed, or something like that.
All right,
because you know, it's like a guy when they say they don't like girls with weave, or they don't like when they be laying in the bed and their hair get caught in the bed. Like you have to kind of like tame it, so you put a scarf on, put a bonnet on, or something like that.
I'm bald, and we don't got to do those problems. All right, so let's get into like some relationship stuff. We talked about a bunch of single stuff. Cheating. Have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated?
I've never cheated.
Never. I was cheating on a bunch of, I feel like a shit ton of times. I cheated once when I was like 16. It's like whatever. But when is it forgivable? Like, in what kind of situations will a guy cheat and you like take him back?
I feel like it depends on the behavior after they cheat, because it's hard for me to forgive anybody that betrays my trust in the first place.
Right. So
for you to go out and cheat, I don't really think it's whether or not it's forgivable. I feel like it depends on what they do after that to prove themselves. So at the end of the day, you got to earn your trust back. So if you're doing everything possible to, not fall back in that place and to try to reassure me that you're changing, then that's different. But I feel like if you just cheat and kind of like brush it off, and then it's like, because at the end of the day, cheating is a choice. I say that all the time. It's not a mistake. Cheating is a choice.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not like, unless you trip, fell in some pussy, then you decided to do that. You made a way to make sure that I didn't find out about it or whatever the case may be, and you went behind my back and did whatever with somebody else. So that's definitely a choice.
All right, so we're going to talk about the behind the back thing, but I feel like who you cheated with matters, because if it's somebody close to me, I'm done. And how I find out matters, because if she comes to me,
I don't let that come to me as a woman type of choice.
But I feel like nobody ever, like, I've never heard of a real life scenario where somebody like confessed to their significant other that they cheated. And
that's the only
thing. I feel like if you could get away with it, you will.
Yeah. So that's another reason why I say I don't really know if you ever really forgive somebody for cheating. Like, you might try to look past it, and you might try to keep the relationship going, but I don't really think you all the way forgive somebody for it. Like, the dynamic of your relationship is going to change regardless.
Yeah, it's definitely going to change.
When you go out and make the decision to cheat, you're not sorry because you're sorry. You're sorry because you got caught.
Mm-hmm.
So how am I really going to sit up here and believe? And then if I let you back, especially if I let you back easy, it's like you going to feel the need to, I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to do it this time so she don't find out. I've never had a guy just come out and confess and say, you know what, baby, I'm so... Then if with that, it might maybe forgivable. maybe we had a huge fight or something like that. He went out and did something, and he came back and he felt bad about it, and he came out and said, you know what, I did this and I apologize. I'll never do it again.
See, I'm big on trust, and I just feel like I'm going to question everything you do now if I do take you back.
And that's something that...
And it's like, is that something that you want to deal with? That's really what it comes down to. Because now you know I don't what type of time I'm on. So if you're okay with proving this and doing that, because at the end of the day, trust takes forever to build, and the smallest thing could break it. So it's like, to rebuild it is just like a whole nother process. So
I don't really think you're all the way, like, you have to, like, that shit will probably take years for me to ever...
I was about to say, but you have people who've been married.
You do have people that
for
end up getting
30
married
plus years.
And like I said, it's probably behavior. It's behavior.
Yeah. You definitely got to change.
If you're not falling back into... Because at the end of the day, every guy has a routine. And that's how girls really start off getting suspicious. Like, when you start changing...
When you start changing stuff, yep.
When shit just changes out of nowhere and it start not to add up, and them phone calls start getting less, or something happens. Like, we know. We get a feeling. And I don't care how many people say... I wouldn't even say it's women's intuition. It's intuition, period. Because I feel like guys be knowing when girls cheat. They know. So it's like... I don't know. I don't know why. I understand sometimes why people go out and cheat. Maybe their fiance, maybe their person that they're with is not, like, you know, satisfying them, or whatever case may be. Something like, oh, well, she's giving me everything, but I still am not getting sexually satisfied.
So say that.
But you have to be able to communicate that in your relationship. And if you're really not happy, then you're going to have to let it go. And I know that's not something easy, because, like I said, you could be getting everything else that you want. But at the end of the day, if you're going to go out and do something foul, now your relationship not even going to be the same.
Yeah, there's no point.
Because I'm questioning everything. I want to know who you're going out with. I want to know what time you're coming
back.
Drop
that location.
I need the pin. I need everything. Because now it's just like, the fact that you could go out and do that bothers me. And now I feel like every time you go out there, you might be using that as another opportunity.
Yeah. Especially, you know what I hate when people like group their friends and stuff into their cheating. Like, yeah, I was with such and such and so and so. Like,
people do that, and the friend be sucking lions, and then
the friend forget. First of all, they don't even be having like their story together. Like,
no,
just lie by yourself.
I just feel like if you gonna do it, then and if you want to stay in that relationship after you do it, you got to deal with the consequences. Because at the end of the day, I hate when guys feel like that's in the past. I don't give a fuck if you did it 5 years ago. If I see the same behavior, I'm going to bring it back up. Because once you do it, it's like, it's always a chance that you could do it again. So don't say, oh, it's in the past. If you're still displaying the past behavior, I'm going to bring it up.
So somebody had asked a question on Facebook that I actually want to bring up. And they said, if you're dating and the person that you're dating has sex with someone else, can you be married?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like
but it's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
So they're not technically wrong.
It's not cheating because y'all are dating. Y'all are technically still getting to know each other. But I would kind of feel a way.
It depends on how I feel about the person.
And it also depends on whether or not if we're having sex or not.
Yeah.
Because if we're not having sex, and I understand you.
Yeah, you got to
take care of yourself, but it's like I would kind of want to know how deep into things you are with that person.
Right.
Just so I know whether or not should I be taking you serious.
Yeah, like what I'm getting into.
Yeah, because I don't want to sit here and we're dating, we're on 4 or 5 dates, and I'm thinking about giving you,
the world.
Giving you the stuff. And you're already, intertwined with someone else. So I would want to know. I want you to keep it a being with me and let me know, like, what's
So would you want them to stop having sex with somebody else if they're going to have sex with you?
I feel like once we establish that we're going to actually take each other serious, then who can be cut off? Because I don't feel like nobody goes on one date and goes home and be like, oh my God, I'm not talking to this other person anymore. It's just like, It depends on how serious y'all decide to get. So if me and you are going to get serious, we're intimate now, and we're still planning on going further and stuff like that, it's like, okay, now here comes the questions.
I was about to say, so is that a conversation, or do you feel like somebody should just automatically do it?
I feel like it needs to be a conversation, because, yeah, it definitely needs to be a conversation. Because then that's how you know who's serious and who's not. Because if you're going to make it an issue as to where you don't want to cut off the others, then that means I need to keep mine.
Right. And that means that we just going to...
we're going to do whatever we're going to do, and I know not to take you serious. But a lot of people will lie and say, I don't talk to nobody but you.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
I don't do that either.
If you ask, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm serious or if I'm dealing with you. Like, I feel like, put it all on the table so I can know. Don't try to leave me alone.
I'm not big on volunteering information. I'm a super truthful person, so if you ask, I'm going to tell you. I feel like volunteering information, you might like put your foot in your mouth because you might tell somebody something that they didn't necessarily have to know.
No, not even tell. It's just like having a conversation. If I ask you,
yeah, that's
then I'll let you know. Okay, well now, all right, since you let me know this, now I know. Okay, but it's not like a, hey, I got free holes on the side. How many you got? Like,
right.
not that
right. Like, we're not doing that.
We don't got to do all that. You don't got to tell me how many. I just want to know if it's anybody. Like, I'm on a date with you right now. Is there anybody around that would be mad if they found out you were on a date? And how deep are you into this person? Because it's just like,
right, because some people can get mad. And
yeah, I know people
have no right to get mad.
Yeah, people that's, do you got somebody out there that think they're your girlfriend? Do you have somebody like, are you still dealing with your baby mom? Like, I need to know that type of stuff.
If I'm at the crib, is it possible that somebody going like,
pop up?
Yeah, if I got the keys to your crib or
like, those type of things are important. Like, I don't really care to know about some all your holes and all your past. Like, I do want to know a little about past relationships. That does tell you a lot about the person. Yeah, but I don't need to know
like a bunch of details.
That you fucked shorty last week and
y'all ain't use a condom. Like, I keep this yourself. All right. So in a relationship, because we've been in like a couple, what's the dumbest thing that I guess, the dumbest thing like you did for somebody in a relationship was the question. And we got some answers on Instagram. Some girl said that she stayed with them after they stole from her.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I could not. If these,
I don't like these.
Yeah. Was he like a crackhead or something? Like, what did he steal?
She didn't get into too much detail.
Yeah,
she said it had something to do with like a bank account and a debit card, and I think he used the card. It was her account, and he used the card without telling her, or like it was something like that. Somebody said that they supported somebody's dreams and like all their aspirations without
supported, like financially.
It just say supported. Okay. You know, for
some reason,
y'all, we want to get into details.
Let me know how you support.
We not telling nobody who y'all are, so nobody's gonna know it's you. But
I feel like that's part of being in a relationship. You support your partner.
But she said she did it and then didn't do anything that she was trying to do for herself because of
let go of her own goals and stuff. Oh yeah, that's definitely a no.
Yeah, that's a no. And she said that also when she, like I was telling her, it should be a two-way street. Like if you doing stuff and I'm there for you and I'm supporting you, then you definitely gotta like support me in what I do too. Yeah. What else? Somebody said that they stayed after knowing that they cheated and didn't say anything about them cheating.
How? That shit will burn me up inside. I can't know something like that and not say anything. Like the only time I will wait is if I find out and I'm not in your presence right away. Like I'm not gonna text you. I want to see your face. So I'll wait until I'm around you. But I cannot keep that in. Like no.
So I know with my ex, before we actually became official, we was just like messing with each other. We was doing a bunch of like girlfriend, boyfriend stuff, but we never actually made it official. Yeah. During that time, I kind of had an idea he was doing other stuff with other females. Mm-hmm. And I said something, but not like, technically I couldn't say nothing along the lines of cheating because we wasn't officially together.
You couldn't say nothing about cheating, but I definitely would say something. I don't know. I can't, with situations like that, when you're, I guess, friends with benefits or whatever case may be, and people feel like you're entitled to feel however you want to feel, and you're entitled to say whatever the fuck you want to say. Mm-hmm. I hate when people be like, oh, I can't say nothing because we not together. I don't give a damn. I'm going to ask you, are you dealing with somebody else besides me? Because at the end of the day, like, you have to protect yourself. Mm-hmm. It's not even about not wanting to seem a certain way or not wanting to seem crazy or that's not my man. That's your man when you want to go shopping. That's your man when you want to go out to the movies. That's your man when you want to have sex. So I'm going to ask you what the fuck I want to ask you. You getting this stuff. So I'm going to ask you, are you dealing with anybody? Like, no.
Leave it like stuff.
Guys, I don't know. I don't
know. Stuff. Like what?
If you're getting this stuff, then I feel like I can ask you whatever I want to ask you. We're going to be open with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like it should be any secrets that's kept. Like, if you're doing whatever you're doing, let me know. I just want to know. If I want to know something and I ask you, be honest, because I don't see why not.
I just feel like I'll tell you what you need to know. I don't know. I'm just not big at volunteering information. Like, if you ask,
No, that's why I say ask.
Yeah, if you ask, I'll tell you, but I'm not just gonna be like,
because some guys will still sit here and lead you to believe that you're the only person they're dealing with, and it's like,
yeah, they be drawn.
Listen, you're not going to play in my face.
Yeah.
Like, just let me know. And I know why guys do it, because they feel like they want you. They want to be the only person you're dealing with.
Oh yeah.
So they sit there and say, "Oh, you the only one, and I ain't fucking with nobody." Don't believe that shit. So I ask questions. But yeah, nonetheless, that's why I don't do the whole friends with benefits thing. Like, I did it before. I've done it before. And it was convenient because at the time I didn't really want to be
in a relationship.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in a relationship.
That's what those situations are for. They're for when you don't want to be in a relationship.
I feel like those are the most complicated situations, because then eventually somebody starts having feelings. Yeah. I don't like to hurt people's feelings, and I don't like for my feelings to get hurt.
My thing is, it's okay to catch feelings. You just got to keep them in check. Like, don't allow your feelings to fuck up a good situation.
I am a female, and I am a Cancer, and I'm very emotional, and I cry often, and I get mad often, and I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, and I feel like I'm going to be the person to mess up the situation.
See, with me, when it comes to those situations, it's mental to me. So if I feel like we have an understanding that this is what we're doing, I can't allow, like, something about my feelings won't go past that. Like, it stops at that. Like, until we have a conversation that we doing something else. I know, like, it's always in the forefront when interacting with this person that this is what we're doing. So, like...
Yeah. I mean, it was like that for a while with one person. Like, we was dealing with each other, and we weren't, like, officially together, whatever the case may be. But I didn't really, like, catch no heavy feelings, like, oh, my God, I can't look. Like, it was like, all right. Like, I like you. I care. Yeah, the sex be good.
That's really what I'm focused on.
When I want to go out and do stuff, okay, we can go do that.
See, no, I don't want to go out. That's how you start catching feelings. You got to keep it in bedroom.
But that's not that's a fuck buddy. That's not a friend with benefits means benefits.
Y'all friends
with whatever benefits, not just sex.
True.
When I say friends with benefits, I mean like somebody that I could do stuff with, and we're not in a relationship, and have sex with, and we're not like in a relationship. If you're that's how you catch feelings. Then that's just a fuck buddy. That's not necessarily friends with benefits. So I wouldn't expect anything out of somebody that I'm literally just having sex with. Now, if we're the type of people that's going out and doing stuff together, maybe we like some of the same shit. Like, because I've been on that type of time with somebody before, and like we didn't have any type of thoughts on being in a relationship. And once it was done, it was really done. So that was like the only experience where that actually worked out. Because I didn't want to be in a relationship, they didn't want to be in a relationship. So it was just like, once it was done, it was over. We weren't enemies. We didn't end off on a bad note. It was just like, this shit over.
It's ran its course.
It's over. But I feel like those situations are very sticky, and I would rather, at this age, and especially since now I kind of have an idea of what I want moving forward, I just wouldn't even accept a friends with benefits situation.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like that's what those are. I feel like friends with benefits and fuck buddy are like in between, like, situations. Like, you do that until you find out what you really want to do, and then once you decide what you really want to do, then that's what that's what you do.
I mean, some people do have fuck buddies and end up being in a relationship. Remember the lady at the bar? She said she had a one night stand and they was married for 15 years.
Listen, this lady, she said she got married. She got a divorce.
She got married really young, like
18. She got like 20. No, it was like.
She said 20, she got married at 18. She got divorced at
24 or 25 or something like that. And she was like, I said I was going to be a hoe.
She wanted to go through a whole phase.
And she went and she met this guy. It was supposed to be a one night stand. They now been married for 13 years.
That's crazy.
So, I
mean, it's whatever works for y'all.
Really. I feel like whatever, like you said, whatever works for y'all, and just like owning the process. Like, I feel like everybody has a purpose in your life. So some people are meant to, come around and stay around, even if that's not your plan.
Right.
Sometimes that's just what they're there for, and then sometimes it's not. So
yeah, some people are just meant to be experienced. Some people will be lifelong friends. Some people was just there for a season and we gone. But,
well, thank you for watching. Like always, guys. Make sure you keep giving us feedback and keep interacting on.
Yes.
We now have Instagram and Facebook, and it's the same on both. So Cocktails and Convo with 2 S's.
Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all keep commenting. Make sure y'all share it with your friends. You know.
Yes, tell your people to tell your people to tell your people. We be talking about stuff. And remember, y'all can now submit questions to us to answer.
Yeah, if any topics that y'all want us to talk about, any questions that y'all have for either one of us, we'll talk about it on the show.
Yep. So. All right, y'all. Till next time.
See you.